I was hired to be a fake girlfriend at my ex's wedding. His fiancée Rafetta was the woman he cheated on me with, and she had no idea who I really was. When a stranger offers you $10,000 to attend a destination wedding as someone's girlfriend, two things should immediately cross your mind. This is either a scam or the plot of a bad rom-com. For me, it turned out to be neither. It was revenge served at 85 degrees on a Caribbean beach. The email arrived on a Tuesday morning. Genie date needed for high-profile wedding in St. Lucia. $10,000 for 3 days. All expenses paid. Discretion required. I almost deleted it as spam until I saw the groom's name, Daniel Harrington. My ex of 4 years who left me for his just a friend from work named Olivia, the same Olivia who is now his bride-to-be. The email wasn't from Daniel. It was from his father, Richard, a man who never approved of Olivia and apparently wanted to create some drama at his son's wedding. Richard had always liked me even after the breakup. He knew I was an actress struggling to pay rent between auditions. Daniel told Olivia he dated a nameless barista before her. Richard wrote, "She has no idea who you really are. I want you there as my +1, introduced as my new girlfriend. Your presence alone will make him sweat." I should have said no. I should have deleted the email and moved on with my life like a mature adult. Instead, I replied, "When do we leave?" 2 weeks later, I was sipping champagne in first class beside Richard, rehearsing our cover story. I'd be playing Emma, a 28-year-old art dealer he'd been dating for 3 months. My acting background made the role easy. The revenge motivation made it delicious. The welcome dinner was the first test. Daniel's face when he saw me walk in on his father's arm was worth every penny Richard was paying me. His champagne glass froze halfway to his mouth, his eyes widened in panic, and his entire body tensed like he'd seen a ghost. "Dad, you are here," he managed to say, eyes darting between us. "And you brought a date." "This is Emma," Richard said smoothly. "We've been seeing each other for a few months now." I extended my hand to Daniel, smiling sweetly. "Lorvy to meet you. Your father talks about you constantly." Daniel's handshake was clammy. "Nice to meet you too," he mumbled, clearly terrified I might say something to reveal our history. Then Olivia appeared, radiant in her white sundress, completely oblivious to the tension. "Welcome. I am so glad Richard finally found someone." She hugged me warmly. Daniel's been worried his dad would be lonely at the wedding. Throughout dinner, Daniel kept shooting me panicked glances while I chatted easily with Olivia about her dress, the venue, and how she and Daniel met, a story that conveniently omitted the fact that he was still with me when they started hanging out. Daniel mentioned he dated someone before me, Olivia said innocently over dessert. "A barista, I think." It didn't sound serious. I smiled, locking eyes with Daniel. Sometimes people surprise you. The barista might have thought it was quite serious by day two. Daniel cornered me by the pool. "What are you doing here?" he hissed. "Is this some kind of sick revenge?" "I am just your father's date," I replied calmly. "Though it's interesting you never told Olivia who I really was, ashamed of our 4 years together, or afraid she'll realize you are capable of cheating." The wedding day arrived and I still hadn't revealed anything to Olivia, not because I cared about Daniel's feelings, but because watching him squirm for 3 days had been satisfaction enough. As Richard and I took our seats for the ceremony, he squeezed my hand. "Changed your mind about causing a scene?" I shook my head. "I don't need to. Your son has spent this entire weekend terrified instead of happy. That's enough for me." After the ceremony, I approached Olivia alone at the reception. "You make a beautiful bride," I said, meaning it. "Thank you," she beamed. "I am so glad Daniel's dad found someone like you." I handed her a small envelope. "This is for you. Maybe open it after the honeymoon." Inside was a single photo of Daniel and me taken on our 4th anniversary just 2 months before he met her. I left the reception early. The $10,000 would cover 6 months of rent while I pursued better roles both on stage and in life.